Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to take a look at Brainworx or Plugin Alliance new amp simulation of the ENGL Savage 120. Absolutely sought after amp plugin. I first saw it on the Universal Audio Devices amplifier set, and I was absolutely eager and greedy to get my dirty hands on that one. And finally it's out there. Plugin Alliance recently released this absolutely killer metal amplifier over here. Let's have a look how it sounds like in absolute default settings. I'll just open the plugin for you so that you can see that nice shiny interface. As you can see, I'm currently using the absolutely unlimited or feature-wise not restricted trial version yet, which is valid for, I think, 14 days. Yeah, really cool. I have put the plugin a little bit through its paces over here, and I just want to kind of play a little bit through, just get it. Just show you one or two cool features with this one over here. I'll just play a little bit around and we'll just walk by through what's going on over here. So we got a full 4-channel amplifier over here, getting the clean, the crunch 1, the crunch 2, and the lead volume. All are independent channels. We can switch here between crunch 2 and lead, and by clicking the channel button, we can click here between the clean and the crunch channel, can set up the respective volumes and the respective gains over here. And then we also have for the channels all sorts of different special features which we got over here. Okay, I will now first try to dial in some sort of clean tone. Now, that's not sounding that bad. So really cool, lush, clean sound. I really enjoyed the clean channel of the ENGL. It sounds very natural, very thick, saturated. You can do cool bluesy stuff with it, just like I did. Well, not cool bluesy stuff what I did, but it's bluesy stuff. And you really get control over what you're playing over here. And the ENGL is kind of, let's say, putting out what you're playing in your favor, so to speak. Yeah, so let's directly move into the Crunch 1 volume, or sorry, into the Crunch 1 channel. So that's the crunch 1, and here we got the small counter button. So really cool for that, that classical crunch tone, AC/DC stuff. You get the picture. Yeah, what else do we got here in this particular channel? We got the pre-shape, as said before. But I think that's actually rather for the clean tone. Let's try it again. There's a little bit of low-mid frequencies being pulled out over there. So there's that. Here we got the presence A and B, which we can set up individually for the channels with respective depth boost, which gives you absolutely the flexibility to set up every channel, whatever you can think of. the ENGL has it in there. Let's move directly over to the other channel, and then let's go for the Crunch 2, which can give you some sort of really cool high gain heavy metal tone, but rather classical heavy metal. Note that this tone is coming out of the plugin stock. There's no boost needed whatsoever, and this is absolutely killer. I really like this. So really nice tones over there. Yeah, with the contour, you of course can shape it a little bit more. You can give that a little bit, you know, late 80s thrash sizzle. So that's really cool. We got the rough and smooth mode. Let's try that out. But let's take the contour out. So again, something similar to the pre-shape on the clean channel is going on over there. Yeah. We got, of course, a 3-band EQ for each channel. Set them back to the kind of the default settings. Something in that respect. If you decide to go for the smooth mode, you can. So there's that. And of course, we then got the lead channel, which is absolutely blistering heavy metal sound. I really like it. Okay, So really cool lead tone over here. Let's move over to the effects rack, also kind of the cabinet section. So you can either click over here, or you can click on this over here to move to the cabinet section. Over here, you have the choice of 100 different impulse responses, which all sound very cool in their own respect. I've made myself a note some days ago where I kind of listed them respectively as I like them. For example, impulse number 31. Something which I really like, and there's many others which are really usable. What I like about the plugin Alliance amplifiers in general is you can press here on the auto, then it will count 1 bar and it will now ascend always through the impulse response. So So now you can basically play through all the impulse responses, and then if you got one which you like, you just press on auto back in order to stop the automatic playthrough of the impulse responses, or you just go through manually or over this drop down menu. Really cool over here. You can also, of course, deactivate the entire impulse response loader in order to use, for example, Nadir with some external impulse responses. And here you get some information regarding the recording setup. Yeah. So here you can always look what kind of microphone is used, what kind of cabinet, what preamp, and etc. Okay, let's move over to the noise gate. The noise gate is turned on by default. Let's turn that one off so that we can hear the hiss over here. So here we got the threshold and the range. I have to apologize. I'm too stupid to understand what the range is doing over here. I rather like attack and decay time settings, which I can set up to my likings. Let's move over to the tight and smooth knobs over here. Basically, they're high roll-offs, low roll-offs, so you can set up the frequency either for the bass frequencies, which you want to cut off, or the high frequencies. These are the default settings, which are very usable for most IRs. You might want to adjust them to your likings, and you can either put them post the amplifier or pre the amplifier, depending on what you like, or even set them off entirely. Let's move over here to the delay section. Delay section, quite straightforward. Here you can tap your delay in, then you push that on, and here you can set up your respective parameters. So you got the mix, you got the feedback, so how long is the delay supposed to kind of shine through, and lo-fi, which basically means how much of a high roll-off there is, how artifacted the signal should get in the singular repeats. What else do we got over here? We can set up the input gain, we can set the bypass or the preamp to be completely bypassed, or we can bypass the power amp in case you want to, for example, use the ENGL Savage 102 plugin for live usage. And we can set up the power soak. Basically, that's the way how the power amp is working. Let's try out a little bit with that one. Let's turn off the delay. So basically this determines how much the power amp is basically being pushed. You could maybe hear that a little bit pumping sound when I push it all the way up. Yeah, so it's kind of a strange effect, which I personally have no use for. I would just go with the default settings, which are 10 dB. Yeah, as you can see, a really cool plugin. I think that Plugin Alliance has done a great job on bringing out the ENGL Savage. It was a sought-after plugin. Everybody wanted to have it. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can find where to buy this plugin. And yeah, give it a test. We got a trial period over here for this plugin. I really dig it. I really like it. I really like the fact that you don't need a boost pedal. So it's all in there basically. You don't have to add any sort of different stuff over there. Even if you want to do some soloing, you can just kick in the delay and then you should be good to go. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching the video so far. Have a great day and I hope to see you at the next video. Take care. Bye.